Welcome back, guys. I am joined with Christy with Sew Fantastic Baby. We are talking about her sewing thing. You've been doing this for quite a while, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I have. I've been doing it for just a little bit over 8 years.
And so what got you all started in this?
I decided that I wanted to start making handmade items for my youngest child. So while I was pregnant, I decided I'd try making a blanket and a few other things. And I just kind of loved sewing. And that's how all this started, with just sewing. I just wanted to sew a few blankets, maybe some nursery items. And then I fell in love with it, and people saw what I was doing, and they were like, "Hey, will you make that for me? Or can you do this? I have a shower to go to. Would you please make something for me?" And at that time, I didn't have any embroidery machine, so I wasn't doing anything as far as embroidery. It was just the sewing. And then I decided, well, actually I didn't decide. Somebody gifted me, my mother-in-law gifted me a very, very small single needle embroidery machine. Of course, she had no idea how to use it, neither did I. So I had, through trial and error and just learning on my own, I figured out how to embroider, and that's where we are today.
And so over the years, you've probably seen a lot change. Have you ever seen anything like this with the pandemic, and how's it been? Have you seen a lot of people shopping local? How's it been for you?
It actually has been, it has been wonderful and a huge blessing because of the pandemic and of course my sewing skills. Many people, including businesses, reached out to me early during the pandemic for masks. So I made cloth reusable custom masks following CDC guidelines, and I received a huge, lots of individuals asking for me to custom design for them, make masks for their companies, their businesses, schools, teachers, and I actually still do it to today.
Have some kind of examples here of things you made you want to show us?
Absolutely. So this is actually a store-bought mask that a customer brought to me and just needed their business logo on there. So what a great way to advertise your business. And again, it's reusable, something that you can wash. And I just snapped that on there for them. And I've done a lot for this business. And here are just some shirts, just embroidered shirts, applique shirts, things that I've done for customers. For birthdays or special occasions, holidays. These are really fun, very, very popular.
Why do you do this? And why have you wanted to get a store, or you just like doing it at home and kind of just on your day-to-day basis?
Well, I decided my youngest was really sick. So he was born with some health issues, and I was missing quite a bit of work. And work got really stressful there, just trying to juggle a family. So I decided I wanted to stay at home, but I still needed to be able to make an income and help provide for my family. So that's when I decided I'd actually just start sewing for the public. And I got a few orders here and there. Once I added my embroidery, that's when things kind of really took off.
How does someone contact you, and do they need to bring these items? Do you have these items? How does that work?
Well, with the pandemic, things have been a little bit different. Most individuals, I do porch drop-offs, pickups, but everything's scheduled. So we have everything scheduled. I have everything monitored. I've got individuals here that can check things in, get things sanitized and cleaned. Lots of people have actually purchased items, maybe online through a store, and had them shipped to me. People can contact me on my business page via email, text message. Most social media is fantastic for me.
I know obviously Christmas is a crazy time for you. Is it slowed down? If someone wants to put their orders in, how long will it take them to probably get that returned?
Absolutely. It has most definitely slowed down. Around this time of year, roughly a week for embroidery items, just depending on how many you have. I tend to get quite a bit of bulk items, which can fill up my schedule pretty quickly, but I work in individual items as well as quickly as possible. So my goal is to get your items back to you in a timely fashion, communicate with you in the process.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Of course, we'll have more coming up after the break.